All right. Well, good morning. My name is Erin Bush. I'm not Melissa Eichenhorst, although I am using our big team Zoom, which is why her name always pops up. Well, hey, I'm so glad you're joining me. I feel like Mondays are kind of like the day of the week that makes it or breaks it, right? And so I was thinking that I really like Monday's like my priority day to work and plan out the week. Depending on what day of the month I'm like, if it's at the beginning of the month, I'll plan out the whole month and so on. So I thought, well, what better thing to do for you guys than just to pull a half an hour from that time that I'm working and let you guys work alongside me, because I know that when I work in a group, I actually get probably more done during that half an hour I'm working with you guys than when I'm, doing it on my own. So if I'm like that, maybe you're like that. So I want you to be able to be with me this morning and getting some things done. So I want to start out by doing a couple of housekeeping things and just keep in your mind about what's happening this month. This is not everything. But sometimes you can, at the beginning of the month, I just kind of have to sit and think about, okay, what are my goals this month? And that's what we're going to do this morning. So a couple of things that are happening this month. First of all, we have Be Your Best Self incentive. Add 3 ambassadors and you get like $75 extra. Add 6, you get another $125 on top of that. So a little extra cash in your pocket. We have Dare to Go Bear, our Joyome event that starts this week. If you did not reach out to anybody about Joyome and joining that, it is not too late. I think it's always fine to add people, put them in there, let them order today or tomorrow, and then at least they can start getting educated while they wait for their products. If you're on my team, we're having a customer appreciation night tonight where we do a quick event and we're giving away products. So we have that going on tonight. May 6th, that's this week, we're doing the big celebration for our 28-day reset. So if you have customers or ambassadors in there doing intermittent fasting and products, remind them to join us Thursday night. And then one thing I really want to focus on for you guys, like really put this, like get out your calendar right now and put this on there. May 19th, we have a work from Wi-Fi opportunity event with Janelle and Melissa. That is going to be fabulous. So make sure you have your list of potentials or working ambassadors and customers. Not working, wholesale ambassadors and customers, to invite them to see if this would be a good fit for them. And that's the way you can approach it. This might be a good fit for you. I didn't expect it to be a good fit for me, but it is. I want to invite you to just hear the information and see if it's right for you. Product overviews on Sundays at 3. Please don't forget about those. They are phenomenal. And they are so good to plug your new customers, your new ambassadors, and your potentials into so they can learn more about our products. Okay, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what we're going to do today. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take 5 minutes. Well, you know what? First, I want to share something with you. There's a graphic going around that I'm seeing a lot of jewels post in their stories, and I want to talk about this graphic. So the graphic says this: you're not too busy. You just haven't prioritized your success. And I let that kind of sit with me a little bit, because although obviously they're talking about, you're not too busy to work your Plexus business and stuff like that, I was thinking about it in different aspects of my life that I keep wanting to improve and keep not improving. And why is that happening? It's because I'm not making it a priority. So it was really convicting for me to read that. But then I started filling in the blank with different words. So here, I just want to see if any of these resonate with you. When it comes to your Plexus business, you're not too introverted. You just haven't prioritized your success. You're not too unorganized. You just haven't prioritized your success. You're not too shy. You just haven't prioritized your success. You're not too fearful. You just have not prioritized your success. And you can literally put almost anything in there that is an objection for you, that is an obstacle for you, and realize, you know, if I really wanted to do this, like I'd get it done. So I want you to kind of have that in the back of your mind while we do this first exercise. Okay. All right. So if you don't have a pen and paper, or you can, you know, put it in your notes or of your phone, whatever it is that you do best, you can type, whatever. I want you to right now, we're going to take 5 minutes and you're going to write out your goal for this month. You're going to do two things. You're going to write out your goal for this month. You can keep in mind the incentive. You can go for 6, you could go for 3. We always like to teach 3 ambassadors, 3 customers, or some combination of that for the month. Since it's sign 6 ambassadors, you get $200. Like, you might as well do that this month. So having a goal of 6 ambassadors, even if it feels like that's ridiculous, like there's no way you'll ever get it, and that's an obstacle in your mind, write it down anyway, okay? That you're gonna get 6 ambassadors this month. Then I want you to log into your back office, and I want you to scroll back to April, and I want you to write down what your points were last month. I don't care how small they were. I don't care how big they were. I don't care. I don't care if you've gone backwards and you're not hitting your rank. I do not care. You write it down. And then your second goal for this month is you are going to increase those points. It could be 5-point increase. It could be a 50-point increase. It could be a 100-point increase. Whatever increase you want to work towards, then you write it down. If you're one of those people who are like, oh gosh, if I put a goal too big for myself, I get really discouraged, and then I'm blah, and then I don't do anything and I'm paralyzed, stop it. It's like, stop it. Then fine, do like a good, better, best point goal. All right, good. You can do that with your ambassadors too. Good, better, best. It's good to add 1. It's better to add 3. It's best to add 6. Whatever your mindset is about these points and what your personal work is going to be this month, you can do that. If you have a really difficult time writing down goals because you're so afraid you're not going to make them, then you do a good, better, best. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to take 5 minutes. You're going to write out your goals. You're going to go look into your back office. Actually, we may take a little shorter than that. All right, ready? Go. Okay, I'm already done. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. Okay, you should have that down. Audrey, I know you're driving, so you'll have to check later. But you have that down now. You got your goals for the month. You have your point goals for the month, and there's no shame involved in that. There's absolutely nothing. You're going to have no emotion about this. This is your business. This is your another stream of income, maybe your second stream of income, maybe your third, for your family. Like this for yourself. There's no emotion attached to this whatsoever, okay? All right, so now we're gonna take a little bit more time, and this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna answer my question. How are you gonna accomplish that? How are you gonna accomplish that this month? It is May 3rd, you have tons of month left. What are you gonna do to make this happen? Are you gonna do Zooms? Are you gonna do one-on-one Zooms, like potential Zooms? Are you going to do phone calls? Are you gonna do an opportunity event? Are you gonna do messaging? Are you gonna reconnect with old prospects? Are you gonna get new prospects? Are you going to maybe message people who are inactive in your back office about new opportunities with products? What are you going to do to make this happen? Now you're gonna take 10 minutes and you're gonna like literally detailed plan out what you are gonna do and when this week, like make a plan for the month, make a plan for this week in particular, okay, and how you are going to make this happen. All right, here we go, 10 minutes. Okay, I don't think we quite need a full 10 minutes. So we're going to do 30 more seconds and then we'll move on to our last section of the power hour. Okay, sorry, finishing my last word. All right, let's stop for a second and I want to give you instructions for the remaining portion of our time. You now have your goals for the month. You have your plan for the month. So I'm sure you can imagine what the next step is. You are going to put that plan into action starting today. All right, so this is obviously the most important step. So right now, you're going to look at that list. What can you do in the next 10 to 15 minutes? What are you going to do to begin your trajectory towards your goals? And it starts today. A commitment to showing up every day that you need to work, but it starts right now. And I want to remind you of something in this business, in any kind of network marketing business, and actually, when you really think about it, any brick and mortar type business, you need to have a funnel. It can be a slow drip funnel, but you need to have a funnel of new people coming in all the time. And I don't mean new people signing up, I mean new prospects. If you do not have new prospects all the time, and really that just means new friends, then your business is going to dry up. So imagine a full bathtub that has the tiniest little leak. And eventually, if you're not refilling that bathtub, you're going to have no water left. So one of the most important things to remember in this business is it really is all about making friends, and not about making friends with people who are already here. That's a given. That's going to happen if you go to events and stuff like that. But making friends, just friends outside of this, and seeing what you can do to then solve a problem for them with Plexus. That's the most amazing thing about our particular chosen network marketing business. This organization, Plexus, is that you can fill people's needs in a myriad of ways. So through obviously physical needs, right? Supplementation needs, business needs, obviously, an extra paycheck coming in. Amber says over and over and over when she's done her business that $300 that first came in for her family meant the world to them, because it just meant a little bit extra and a little bit easier sleeping at night, knowing that they could pay cash for things instead of putting on a card. All right, so you need to have that perspective that you're filling that need for someone. Friendship need, community need, growth, personal growth need, just being a better human. Look, we have this incentive called Be Your Best Self. Like it's just, I mean, that's just kind of the core of who we are. So you can very easily fill people's needs and have a solution for them through your business and make an impact positively on their life while making an income. How amazing is that? All right, so one of the things I want you to think about as you're planning and as you're working your business is that you need to be making friends. You need to be filling that funnel of potentials. So one of my encouragements would be to look back at your potential list and rewrite your names. Then go start looking for new friends and making new friends. On you have a huge the world is open to you in a way it was not open to people 20 years ago, because we have social media, and it's people expect to make friends on social media now. So go be a friend. All right, let's take 15 minutes. You implement, well, actually, we'll take about, we can take 15 minutes or so, and let's implement your plan. All right, here we go. Okay, a couple more minutes left. We're doing well. Okay, in these last few minutes, I want you to go to social media. I want you to start looking at who you can friend and make sure you write names down so that you know you can pop in every week and post on their, post on stuff, comment on what they've posted, message happy birthday, things like that. That's another really good thing to do is go, don't say happy birthday on their wall. Go say happy birthday in a message. Okay. All right, so take a few minutes and work on new friendships right now. Okay, we'll go ahead and stop right here. I hope that you now have a few more friends that you can maybe start a relationship with, a friendship on Facebook and or Instagram, wherever. I want you guys to remember that, especially considering the world we are all living in right now, people desperately need your blessing in their life. They need your positive impact in their life. Do not ever underestimate or undervalue what you have to give people, especially right now. And don't underestimate or undervalue the ability to build a friendship on social media. It can happen. You just have to be intentional. You have to be intentional because most people don't know how to be a good friend, and they assume that people don't necessarily want to be friends with them. Like they don't, the other people won't see value in them. So you see value. All right. You make sure that you see the value in them and that you put in the effort. It is up to you. All right, you guys, I hope you had a great working morning. I hope you continue on your own and start making a good habit of doing that. And I'll see you guys here next Monday. Okay. Bye.